pack an order with me. Someone ordered one of our smaller rose bundles that comes with the rose bath salts, rose petals itself, some chocolate rose butter, and a 475 milliliter bottle of my own creation, which is the Aphrodite's elixir. I like to call it a self-love potion, but it has all the healing benefits of rose and hawthorn, as well as mulling spices, and it is sweetened with honey, which makes it really nice. And this person added in a rosemary tincture onto their order as well, but this is the bundle that comes together here. So first of all, I'm gonna wrap up this elixir and I can tell you a bit more about it. So every year I make some kind of hawthorn tincture or something. So this came about one year, and I had made some hawthorn tincture, and then I was like, you know what, I want to make some rose tincture as well, but I had run out of alcohol, and so I was like, you know what, these two could just go in together. And so that's what I did, was tincture them together. And then something in me, I was like looking in my cupboard, and something was like, you know what, put the mulling spice in there. And I was like, okay, that's really interesting. So I felt really guided in the creation of it, because it was like very spontaneous that I did it. And what was coming to me was just like this act of really self-care and self-nourishment. And when I tried it for the first time, what I felt was it's a sense of stimulation, like in my third eye area, but like it went down to my heart. It was like kind of like clearing this connection. And so that's why I decided to call it like a self-love potion, or Aphrodite's elixir. You know, it's this idea that the love potion that Aphrodite would take herself, you know, is like working hard to help everyone else with love and heal everyone and make connections and do all this stuff. But there is a goddess that is doing that, and you know, she has to be really well taken care of. And so that's really what inspired this bundle together, really, is just the idea of having rose inside and out. So these rose bath salts, like I put a lot of rose in there, so that when you're in the bath, like you can have it in a container, like or like some kind of cloth or cheesecloth or something like that, so the roses don't get everywhere. But I like to get the roses everywhere. Like when I'm here, I just put like a handful of roses like into my bath and let it kind of stew into a rose tea, and then I'll get right in there. But if I don't want to clean the bath, I also like will put it into something as well. And sometimes I'll do that and have rose tea at the same time, or put on the rose body butter afterwards. So the body butter is just really basic. I use rose infused oil. We always make an oil with the dried rose petals, and after the oil is made, you know, it takes about 6 weeks to simmer, and then I take cacao butter, the same as that you use to make chocolate, and basically it's mixing the rose oil and the cacao butter and shea butter together with a little bit of rosewood essential oil. I like to keep it really simple. I'm someone who over time developed a lot of allergies and food sensitivities and stuff like that, and that's what really got me into making my own medicine, was because I really wanted to have things that were really simple for myself. And yeah, so that's the chocolate rose body butter. It's super nice. It's super absorbent. So it doesn't like stay greasy on your skin. I've had lots of people be really happy with it, and it's what I use personally as well. And then the rose petals by themselves, you know, are really good for like inside and outside, like I was saying. And rose is a tonifier, so it tonifies the skin, will actually tighten the skin, make the pores get smaller. It's also a mild pain reliever, and it is really good for the gut lining. It'll actually do the same tightening and toning that it does for the skin. It will do that in the lining of the gut wall and like along the intestines. So like if someone has leaky gut or something like that, rose is a really good thing to have on hand. You know, it's also known as an aphrodisiac. It's also you know, associated with the heart, and you know, like actually does like it, I don't know, it's so funny with rose, like it seems cliche sometimes, but it actually really does help with the heart and does that same toning and tightening that I was talking about. It's the astringent quality of rose that does that. And so yeah, it's a really amazing ally for that. It also is really good for lifting the mood, any kind of like mild depression or like seasonal affective disorder. If people start to feel low when there's less sun in the wintertime, like these Nootka roses are ready right at the summer solstice, so that's when they get picked. And so for me, they hold that energy of the summer solstice, and so it's really the whole idea of picking them and preserving them is preserving that energy of the heightened you know, openness and warmth of summertime and like carefreeness. And you know, we can also feel like safer in the summer because the weather is better, you know. So it's about bringing that energy into the wintertime. For me, is one of the inspirations to work with rose. This bundle also comes with a little write-up about the qualities I was just talking about. Not sure if I missed anything here, but yeah, I talk about vitamins, minerals, and just like a little reminder for you: headaches, anxiety, infection. So yeah, so that comes with it. And then I also write a little card, so I can write that card to you if you're just ordering it. But also I would, there's a little spot on my website where you can write a message. So if you're sending this package to someone, then you can just type it out, and then I'll write the little message in here from you to them. Yeah, so that's our smaller bundle. We have a bigger one, and I can do a video about that, but basically it's bigger sizes and also comes with a massage oil. And this year we have a mug that I designed as well. But yeah, that's the small rose bundle that we have available.